So hello guys, in this video I want to share with you my journey to 1000 subscribers on YouTube, okay? But more importantly guys, I want to share with you the story behind those 1000 subscribers, because if you're watching this video with 0 subscribers, maybe you are thinking of starting a channel, okay? Or maybe you have already started and you are wondering whether anyone will ever notice you. I want you to know that there was a time I was in that same position that you are in, okay? So guys, after graduating, I thought things would become easier, okay? You go to school, you get your degree, graduate, and then you expect the next step to be getting a job. But for me, things did not happen that way, okay? So I graduated, but getting a job was not easy. So I applied, waited, tried again, and sometimes you reach a point where you start asking yourself, what am I actually going to do with my life, okay? And I know there are many graduates out there who understand exactly what I'm talking about, okay? So, luckily, let me just say luckily, I eventually got an opportunity to work with a freelance client. It was not the perfect situation, and it was not something I could simply depend on forever, but it gave me something very important: hope. It showed me that I could use the skills I had to make something happen instead of just sitting and waiting for someone to employ me. And guys, that was self-taught skills, okay? And that experience also pushed me forward towards YouTube, okay? So YouTube was already something I was passionate about, okay? But I also had another reason for starting it. I knew I was not the only person struggling to find work, and I knew people out there were graduating. People were losing jobs, people were sitting at home and always looking for ways to earn a living online, okay? So I thought, if I'm already searching for these opportunities like every single day, why why not share what I find with other people? Maybe something that helps me can also help somebody else out there. So, and honestly guys, that became one of the biggest reasons I continue making videos, okay? I did not want to my channel to simply talk about me, okay? I wanted someone to watch a video and say, this actually helped me. Maybe they find a remote job, maybe they discovered a useful skill from my channel, maybe they found a website they had never heard about, maybe they simply got the motivation to try something new. Of course, I also heard that YouTube can pay creators, okay, through their YouTube Partner Program. And I won't lie to you, that was another reason I wanted to start. I thought if I can create useful videos, help people, and eventually earn from the channel, then why not give it a try? But what I have learned along the way is that YouTube money does not come overnight, okay? So you first have to build something that people actually want to watch. That is one of the secrets about YouTube, okay? So I started by uploading videos, okay? I wasn't uploading 10 videos every day, but that was not consistent. I couldn't do that because, you see, I also had a freelance work that I was doing, and I was dealing with other responsibilities as well, okay? But I tried to remain consistent. Whenever I had time, I will sit down, find something useful online, okay? And then I will make it, I'll make the video, and then I will come and upload it, okay? And guys, one thing I always tried to do was to tell people to subscribe, but not simply for the sake of increasing my subscriber number. I want to be honest with you, okay? I will tell them to subscribe so they wouldn't miss the next useful video, okay? If I was sharing a remote job website, I wanted people to come back because they knew I will continue looking for opportunities and then sharing those opportunities with them, okay? So my goal was simple: solve a problem that many people are currently facing, okay? So if people are struggling to find remote jobs, help them find them, okay? If they don't know how to apply, show them, okay? If they don't understand a particular website, then I go to a point of maybe explaining it, okay? If they are confused about online work, give them information they can actually use, okay guys? I also want to be honest with you guys. The journey was not easy. It was not easy per se, okay? There were times that when I uploaded a video and the views were very low. And I'm currently facing the same problem. I haven't been able to figure it out fully, okay? So you put time into recording, editing, making a thumbnail, and uploading everything, and then you look at the views and see that hardly anyone watched it, and that can really affect your motivation, okay? So you can go to an extent of asking yourself, am I wasting my time? Does anyone even care about these videos? Okay, should I just stop? Okay, and guys, to be honest, losing hope was always an option, okay? But the good thing is that I kept coming back. So sometimes I will take a break, sometimes I will feel tired, but eventually I will tell myself, let's make another video, okay? So, with the time, guys, I slowly started understanding something about YouTube, okay? And I want to be honest with you, your first few videos may not tell you what your channel will become, okay? You can make a video that you think is amazing and nobody watches it, okay? Then you can make another video almost casually and suddenly people start clicking on it, okay? So that's why I learned not to judge my entire YouTube journey based on one single video or the videos that I posted, okay? Guys, I also learned that subscribers don't just appear because you want them. You have to give people a reason to come back to you, okay? For me, that reason was useful information. You see, when I go and find sites out there and I share with them, okay? I wanted someone to visit my channel and know that they might find something that can help them, okay? And every subscriber became more than just a number on my YouTube studio. I can say it was a sign that somebody had decided, I want to see what this person uploads next, okay? So guys, when I finally reached 1000 subscribers, I was happy, of course, okay? But I also looked back at where I'd started, okay? I was a graduate struggling to find a job, someone trying to make money through freelancing, okay? And also someone who simply wanted to help other people facing the same problem. And then suddenly YouTube became another part of that journey, and I'm happy so far. I haven't gone so far, but I'm so happy with what I have achieved. Now guys, if you are watching this and you have been thinking about starting a YouTube channel, I want to tell you something. Don't wait until everything is perfect, okay? You don't need the most expensive camera. I'm also using my phone at the moment, okay? You don't need a perfect studio. I'm in my house at the moment, okay? And you don't need thousands of dollars to start, okay? Start with what you have and improve as you go. Your first video may not be good, okay? And that is very much okay. Your voice may sound strange too, okay? And that is okay. Your editing may not be perfect. That is okay, guys. You are going to learn with time. And when I look back, I can see many things I would do differently if I was starting again, okay? But if I had waited until I knew everything, I probably wouldn't have even started at all, okay? And another thing, guys, I want you to understand that you are supposed to have patience in YouTube, okay? You may upload 10 videos and get almost no subscribers, okay? You may upload 20 videos and still feel like nothing is happening. That doesn't necessarily mean you have failed, okay? Sometimes you are simply building, okay? You are learning how to make better thumbnails, how to write better titles, scripts, what your audience likes, okay? How to speak in front of a camera, and how even to edit your video, okay? All those small improvements do actually add up with time, okay? And please don't compare your beginning to somebody else. You may see someone with 100,000 subscribers and think, I'll never get there. But you don't know how many videos they have made before they reached 1000, okay? You don't know how many times they wanted to quit or how long they had to keep going when nobody was watching. So guys, focus on your own journey. I tend to tell myself that every now and then, okay? If you have 0 subscribers today, your first goal can simply be your first subscriber. Then 10, then you go to 50, then 100, and eventually you might look at your channel and one day realize you have already reached that 1000 subscribers, okay? And when that happens, I want you to remember that the number did not come from one lucky video, okay? It came from every time you decided to keep going, okay? For me guys, I can tell you the truth, YouTube is still a journey. I am still learning. I'm still trying to understand what works. I am still improving my videos. I am still trying to provide better content. I'm not here to tell you that I've everything figured out, okay? I'm simply sharing my journey because maybe somebody somewhere watching this actually needs to hear it, okay? Maybe you graduated like me and you don't have the job you wanted. Maybe you are unemployed, okay? Maybe you're trying things like freelancing. Maybe you have been thinking about starting a YouTube channel, but you are scared that nobody is going to watch. Guys, please, you can start, okay? Your first step doesn't have to be perfect, okay? It just has to happen. And if you are already creating content and the views are low, don't give up too quickly. I haven't even given up myself, okay? Look at what you can improve, learn from every video, and make the next one better, okay? Because sometimes the difference between the person who succeeds and the person who quits is simply that one person stayed a little longer. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, okay? So, from one creator to another, please let us support each other. And if you have a YouTube channel, you can leave a comment, okay? You can tell me what your channel is about. Let us see what other creators are doing. Let us learn from each other and let's support one another, okay? And guys, if you are new here, I usually tend to tell people, my new viewers, please subscribe and join me on this journey. I will continue sharing remote jobs, online skills, useful websites, okay, and my own experience as I build this channel, okay. So I want to say thank you so much for being part of my journey to 1000 subscribers. Thank you very much. Be blessed wherever you are. And if you are still at the beginning of your own journey, remember this: you don't have to know exactly where you're going, okay? Sometimes you just have to take the first step and keep moving, okay guys? I hope you have understand that. So I am going to see you on the next video. Bye. Thank you.